Is real artificial intelligence taking over like in the movie Terminator? Is Skynet already here? Join us as we explore the possibility of real artificial intelligence taking over, a concept popularized by the Terminator franchise. From the current state of AI development to the potential risks and benefits of creating intelligent machines, we'll delve into the world of artificial intelligence and separate fact from fiction. With advancements in machine learning and robotics, the line between science fiction and reality is becoming increasingly blurred. Will we see a future where AI surpasses human intelligence? Or are we still far away from achieving true artificial intelligence? Tune in and find out. Yes, Neo. Welcome, family, to another edition of Stranger Thinking Media. This is Yeshayahu, where we address the problems of a modern world.
For decades, we've watched it as science fiction, a terrifying vision of a future where a powerful AI declares war on humanity. We all know it by one name, Skynet. But what if it wasn't just a movie? What if the rise of Skynet was a warning shot, a modern parable that echoes a prophecy made thousands of years ago? What if the framework for Skynet is being built right now, not in a sci-fi script, but in our day-to-day reality? Where is Sarah Connor when you need her? In China, humanoid robots now train with live ammunition. Metal hands close around rifles. Hundreds of machines march in perfect synchronization, visors glowing, no human among them. In Ukraine, the hunting has already begun. First-person view drones dive into bunkers. They follow men through ruined streets. They gather in swarms against the gray sky, and soldiers below look up with a specific kind of dread. A war where the thing pursuing you does not sleep, does not fear, and does not stop. This is not a script. This is footage. 2,000 years ago, a prisoner on Patmos recorded a vision. He saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns. And the world's response lingers. And they worshipped the beast, saying, "Who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him?" A power so complete that resistance feels absurd. Then, verse 7, "And power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations." Set that beside a network of autonomous machines, and the parallel becomes difficult to unsee. Is this prophecy, or is it pattern? One chapter earlier, Revelation offers a different figure. "And there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun. She carries a child who was to rule all nations. A dragon waits to devour him, and the woman fled into the wilderness. A mother, hunted, hiding in the desert, guarding the child who will decide humanity's future. You have seen this story before. It played in cinemas in 1984, and her name was Sarah Connor. Maybe John glimpsed our century. Or maybe this is simply the shape humans give their oldest fear, retold with whatever monster the age provides. Which brings us back to where we began. The question was never whether the machines are coming. The footage settles that. The question is whether we were warned, and by whom. A screenwriter in 1984, a prisoner on Patmos, or the same quiet voice speaking through both. We asked where Sarah Connor is when you need her. Perhaps she was never the point. Perhaps the warning was always meant for you.
The footage captures two Russian soldiers attempting to defend themselves against an incoming FPV drone during a frontline operation. The drone makes repeated low passes as both soldiers fire their weapons in an effort to stop its approach. After exhausting their ammunition, one of the soldiers throws his rifle toward the drone in a last attempt to disrupt its flight. The impact is followed by an explosion at close range. According to the footage, the soldier survives the encounter.
Yes, Terminator's future is here, and the Bible warned us. Is it a coincidence that John Connor's initials are JC? Jesus Christ. For decades, we watched it as science fiction, a terrifying vision of a future where powerful AI declares war on humanity. We all know it by one name, Skynet. But what if it wasn't just a movie? What if the rise of Skynet was a warning shot, a modern parable that echoes a prophecy made thousands of years ago? What if the framework for Skynet is being built right now, not in a sci-fi script, but in our daily, day-to-day reality? The Real-World Skynet. In Terminator films, Skynet was a global defense network that became a self-aware and decided humanity was a threat. It controlled everything, infrastructure, weapons, and the flow of information. It was a single, all-seeing intelligence with total authority that was the fiction. But this is where reality gets even more interesting. Today, we don't have a single Skynet, but we are building its components at an incredible speed. Experts are now warning that the greatest risks from AI are centralization of power, the spread of misinformation, and the development of autonomous weapons. The global market for military drones is exploding, projected to be worth $22 billion in 2026. Nations are racing to develop AI-driven systems that can operate with less and less human oversight. These are not just simple drones. We are witnessing the rise of intelligentized warfare, where AI can identify, track, and even engage targets on its own. In the Ukraine conflict, drones have become a dominant force in some systems, already partially implementing full autonomy. And get this, the very people building this technology are telling us to be cautious. A senior leader at the OpenAI recently warned people to prepare for ongoing persistent cyber attacks from AIs. The idea of a machine making lethal decisions or a network controlling vital infrastructure is no longer confined to Hollywood. The biblical connection. Now, this is where it gets really strange, because the vision of centralized control isn't new. Over 2,000 years ago, the Apostle John was given a vision on the island of Patmos, a vision of the end times. In the book of Revelation, chapter 13, he describes a global system of control, often called the beast system. The parallels are chilling. John describes an image of the beast that was given breath, the ability to speak, and power to enforce allegiance. For centuries, this was a mystery. How could a statue speak and act, but in the age of AI avatars, deepfakes, advanced robotics, an image that can speak and issue commands is suddenly completely feasible. But the most famous parallel in this control over commerce, Revelation 13 says the beast system will cause all people, small and great, rich and poor, to receive a mark, and that no one could buy or sell unless they had that mark. Think about our world. CBDCs are coming, right? We are rapidly moving towards a cashless society. Dozens of countries are already piloting central bank digital currencies. Systems like India's Aadhaar have already linked well over 1 billion people to a biometric ID. For the first time in human history, the technology actually exists to create a single global system where every single transaction could be monitored, if needed, controlled. What was once a logistical fantasy is now a technological reality just waiting to be switched on. Prophetic Convergence. This isn't just about one single piece of technology. It's about how it all starting to converge. Now, this the convergence, which will cause basically a singularity, and that's where we got to worry. So let's dive in a little bit. Think about it. Global surveillance networks that can monitor citizens on a massive scale. AI that can process that information in real time. Digital currencies that could be programmed to control what you buy and sell. And autonomous weapons that could enforce compliance. Separately, these are powerful tools. Together, they form the potential infrastructure for the exact system of absolute control described in Revelation. The movie showed us one rogue AI. The Bible, however, warned of a human-led system empowered by deception that demands total allegiance. The real danger isn't necessarily a machine that spontaneously rebels, but humans using these powerful tools to centralize power and crush anyone who disagrees. Look, this isn't meant to create fear, but to awaken discernment. If this breakdown opens your eyes and you want to explore more about how current events are aligning with biblical truth, then you come to the right place. Then like this video, share it, and someone who needs to see it might see it, and subscribe for more content that separates fact from fiction. So, in conclusion, is the Terminator's future here? No, AI is not Skynet, not yet, and it's not the beast, but it may very well be the engine that the beast system runs onto. The Terminator films give us a powerful fictional warning about technology running wild. The Bible gives us a timeless spiritual warning about power, control, and where we place our ultimate faith. The solution isn't to fear technology or to try to escape the modern world. It's to stay watchful, to understand the signs of the times, and to place our faith not in any system of man or machine, but in God the Father. The final chapter has not yet been written, but the stage is being set, so stay watchful. So I think we're going to pause here for a second, and hopefully I can move this along a little bit. But you can see that the future is now. So we must stay vigilant and don't just go along with the program. And I'll be back.
Can I survive a week using only the AI that's supposedly taking over the world? Imagine a world where artificial intelligence isn't just a tool, but a force powerful enough to overthrow human control. This is a fear that's been fueled by countless science fiction movies and books, with the Terminator being one of the most iconic examples. But is this fear grounded in reality, or are we just worried about something that might never happen? As we dive into the world of AI, we have to confront a big challenge. On one hand, we have AI that's getting smarter and more capable by the day. Think self-driving cars, advanced chatbots, and more. On the other hand, we have this public anxiety that's been building up, largely thanks to science fiction. The question is, are we confusing advanced AI capabilities with actual sentient AI that's going to take over the world? Current AI is incredibly powerful, but it's still largely limited to specific tasks. We have narrow AI, like ChatGPT, which can generate human-like text, or self-driving cars that can navigate roads on their own. But then there's the idea of general AI, which is AI that can do anything a human can do. The thing is, general AI is still largely theoretical, we haven't quite gotten there yet. The main difference between narrow and general AI is that narrow AI is designed to perform a specific task, whereas general AI would be able to perform any task. For example, a self-driving car is a type of narrow AI that's designed to navigate roads, but it can't have a conversation or write a story. On the other hand, general AI would be able to do all of those things. Another key point is that current AI systems are trained on specific data sets, and they can only operate within those parameters. They're not conscious, they don't have emotions, and they certainly don't have the will to take over the world. So, what do we have to worry about? While current AI is incredibly powerful and transformative, it lacks consciousness, emotions, or the will to take over. The real dangers might be in how humans use or misuse AI, rather than AI becoming an independent threat. For instance, AI can be used for surveillance, or to spread misinformation. These are real risks that we need to consider. Understanding AI's current limitations and potential benefits is crucial. While AI is evolving rapidly, the Terminator scenario is not imminent. As AI continues to advance, it's essential that we have a nuanced conversation about what it can and can't do. So, what do you think? Are you excited about the possibilities of AI, or are you fearful of what it might bring? Let me know in the comments, I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you're interested in more discussions on technology, be sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.
Well, farewell family, I love you all so much and thank you so much for continually supporting my content. If you did enjoy this video, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. And share this with your friends and family. I'm sure they'd find it interesting as well.
Coloring Book for Kids, Volume 2. Available August 15, 2025 on Amazon. The Bible Lions Coloring Book for Children. Color 30 fun designs of inspirational verses and Christian artwork. A beautiful children's coloring book designed to fill your child's mind with the positive words of God's love. The Bible Lions Coloring Book for Kids was designed to be a fun, yet effective way to help children calm their tension. Hand-lettered quotes and adorable hand-designed illustrations will inspire your child as they reflect on God's promises.